Hey, it's Detective Connells.
Damien?
You're in early. Couldn't sleep either? Or busy doing Cassidy things? You know, you never did tell me what it felt like, putting down the infamous 𝓪𝓰𝓲𝓬 chiller. Cold blood for cold blood. It's poetic in a way.
Have anything useful to say? Or are you just polluting the air?
I'm just making conversation, Connells.
Cassidy, you're gonna want to sit down for this one.
Give it to me.
Autopsy came back from our latest victim, Kyle Kyleson. Says the cause of death is hypothermia.
It's only early autumn.
Exactly.
So, the same MO as Paxton. Internal temperature consistent with sub-zero exposure, no signs of restraint, and no defensive wounds.
And that rose?
That wasn't released to the public.
No leaks, no press. Only a few of us knew about the rose. Thornless, angle to the heart. It all matches Paxton's victims.
And what about the other victims?
All right, let's see. We have 𝓬𝓱𝓲𝓬, 42 years old, unidentified female, approximate age, late 40s, found naked. 𝓬𝓱𝓲𝓬, 24, also naked. And Kyle Kyleson, 32 years old, all homeless, all found around downtown.
That doesn't fit. Paxton targeted businessmen and their mistresses. This is a completely different victim demographic. Homeless men and women? And there's something else. Only the female victims were found naked. Not touched, not assaulted, just stripped. That kind of inconsistency doesn't feel random. Either something has changed or this isn't him. He's dead. I shot him. I saw him go down.
Yeah, and we zipped him up. But someone out there knows what we buried, or, who we buried, or we missed something bad.
A copycat, or unfinished business.
Either way, it's your case again. We'll figure it out, Cass. We'll close this case. It won't go cold.
We thought we closed it the last time.
So, reopening that cold case, huh? I overheard a few things. Think it's him?
This doesn't concern you, Damien. Stay out of it.
Just curious. Patterns repeat. Sometimes ghosts do too.
I said stay out of it, Damien. Case number 022820002. Detective Cassidy Connells. The date is September 25th. I'm recording at 11:42 p.m. 4 Sims in 10 days, all homeless, all found in downtown 𝓪𝓰𝓲𝓬. Victim 1, 𝓬𝓱𝓲𝓲, age 42, found inside the bathroom at Larry's laundromat on Granger Street. Victim 2, unidentified female, approximate age late 40s, found in a room at the 𝓪𝓰𝓲 Motel on 𝓵𝓸𝓿𝓮 Boulevard, naked. Victim 3, 𝓬𝓱𝓲𝓬, 24, dumpster in the alleyway between some apartment buildings on Cinder Crossing, also naked. And most recent, Victim 4, Kyle Kyleson, 32, found in the alleyway behind 7-Eleven on the crossroads of Main and Somerville Road, all frozen to death in early autumn. All signs of hypothermia, no drugs in their systems, no defensive wounds, no signs of a struggle, just frozen, and each had a single rose placed on their chest, stem trimmed, thorns removed, pointed towards the heart. That detail was never released to the public. It's Paxton's signature, but this isn't Paxton, at least not the one I remember. Back then, his victims were powerful. executives, politicians, men who made decisions behind closed doors, and the women they were sleeping with. It was almost theatrical, statement-driven. He wanted attention, control, a legacy. These new victims, they're the invisible ones. People no one notices, no status, no resources, no safety net, easier prey, sure, but there's no message here. No grand display, just death. And then there's the women. Only the female victims were found naked, but there was no sexual trauma, no physical contact. This isn't about sex, it's about control, a way to shame them, remove their identity, their dignity. It's ritualistic, intentional, and not Paxton style, at least not a part we ever saw. If this is a copycat, they're not just imitating him, they're evolving it, injecting something personal, something uglier. Or maybe we never understood Paxton at all. I put a bullet in Paxton. I watched him die. That part I know. So who is out there now? Hi, Acorn. I wish you could help me figure this out, little buddy. Could really use your help.
Did you sleep?
You know I didn't. I've got enough to give them a profile. It's time we stop reacting and start predicting.
Then let's get it done.
Round up your men, everyone on rotation, every patrol leader. They all need to hear this.
Cassidy, if this is Paxton, if we got it wrong...
We fix it. Starting now.
Looks like you're set up for a show.
This is a briefing, Damien, not a show.
You always get intense before a breakthrough. Focused, lit up. It's something to watch.
You here to help or just narrate?
Just curious. Still think it's a copycat or maybe some unfinished business? The way you talk about him, Paxton, there's weight in it. Like he left more behind than just bodies. Like this case woke up something in you. It's like you miss the guy. Or maybe you don't. Do you?
Miss him? No. But I do miss the answers we never got. And Damien, don't pretend that you know me. You don't.
Funny. The way he left roses? Roses don't lie. That message was never meant for anyone else.
Say what you need to say, then get out of my conference room.
See you at the briefing, detective.
All right, everyone. Let's get started.
What's this? Psychology 101? What is this even supposed to be?
It's a profile, a behavioral breakdown of who we're after. Not the mask he wears, but the man beneath. You don't have to believe it, but you do need to pay attention. 𝒱ᴨᴟ is a white male, early 30s.
Wait, what do you mean by unsub?
Unsub is an abbreviation for unknown subject or unidentified subject. It's the term we use for a suspect whose identity is still unknown. Is there any other questions? This guy tends to stand out, but we know it's a front. His confidence is overcompensating for something that he lacks, probably work, his professional life. I've classified him as an organized killer, careful, calculated, psychopathic as opposed to psychotic. He watches the news, keeps himself well-groomed, has a really polished, pristine home, but his private spaces, that's where the disorder shows. It could be a drawer, a closet, any room that he doesn't let anyone into. Psychiatric evaluations will show a history of paranoia rooted in early childhood trauma, death of a parent or a close family member. Now he feels persecuted, watched. He's a follower as opposed to a leader, someone he mirrors, takes on the same role or job as the person he idolizes. That's why I believe we're dealing with a copycat killer. Murder gives him a sense of control. Organized killers often have a fixation with law enforcement. They insert themselves into investigations, posing as witnesses or experts, just to see how much we really know. That also contributes to that sense of power that they yearn for, that sense of control. And the female victims, stripped but not assaulted. That's not about lust, it's humiliation, a psychological reduction. He's not violating them sexually, he's violating their identity, their sense of self. It's how he claims dominance without ever having to touch them. That kind of detail, it's not random, it's ritual. That's why I also think, in fact, I know, you've already interviewed him.
So, what you're saying is he could be sitting in this room right now.
Oh, come on, man. You serious with this?
What? I'm just saying. Makes you wonder who's been keeping the closest eye on Cassidy.
Alright, that is enough. Everyone calm down and shut it.
I'll be sending out updated interview logs. I want every contact, every witness, every name rechecked. Focus on anyone, and I mean anyone, who came forward unsolicited. Tomorrow morning, I'll be re-interviewing the most recent witnesses myself. No more shadows. We start pulling threads until something gives.